genes. So I'm happy to be talking to you.
Thanks, brother. Well said. Well said.
Um,
Uh, do you have any
how about you? Do you have
do you have any book or movie recommendations? Can we talk about Tiger King for a second?
dude? How
I
crazy
mean,
is Tiger King? Oh
I
my
mean, what
God.
the fuck? That is like, I mean, I have one more episode left,
Oh,
but
I'm just started. I'm 2 episodes in.
I think maybe this Thursday, I think it's Thursday at 6 o'clock, I'm not sure, we're going to live tweet Tiger King, the first episode, because it would
It's so
just be
good.
so crazy.
It's the craziest. I mean, I've never if it were, I don't know if you have the same feeling. If I read Tiger King as a fictional script, I would say it was completely unbelievable.
Over the top.
Yeah, I'd be like,
Just
there's
silly.
nobody,
Like, you
there's
guys
nobody
need to
like
tone
that.
this down a little bit. That
Yeah,
character, oh man. If I had played that guy, which I would absolutely love to do, and if there's I'm
there's
sure
still
there's
time, Jared.
I mean, we're already looking into it. I think someone has the rights to the podcast, but we're that would be an amazing. I mean, which role? There's so many great ones, but uh, uh, if I could fit into those genes and pull that off. If I played that guy in a movie, I think people would be like, "Oh, that's the worst performance of all the time," because nobody acts like that.
I
That's
know now
completely
that
over the top.
the doc is huge. Now you have to do it because they'll know how good your performance is. They'll be like,
I
"Wow,
don't know if you. I mean,
he's embodying
the
him."
documentary is so good. It's like Free Solo. Yeah, I don't know if you can make a movie or a series
True.
around it. It's just like they
It's true.
kind of just fucking nailed it.
It's pretty amazing.
I'm ready for part two.
Yeah,
But
seriously.
it's insane. But do you have any other recommendations of things to watch, to read, to listen to? I just put your new song on my playlist on Spotify.
Thanks,
too,
Jared.
by the way. Yeah.
That's very kind of you. I'm super late to the party, so this isn't much good to anyone. But I've been watching the show Fleabag, and it's so good.
I've never seen it.
It's really good. It's a Phoebe Waller-Bridges show. It was on, I forget if
I've
it was
heard
BBC or
she's
it's
great. I heard
it's
that
so
the
good.
lead actor's great, and that the series is great. I just haven't seen it.
It's 2 seasons. Both are super short. They're like half-hour episodes. There's only 6 episodes a season. It's it's basically like 2.5 movies. But it's amazing. It's really, really great. So that would be my recommendation to you if you haven't seen it.
Okay, good. And what about a book?
I've been reading a book called Hollywood Park by a musician I really like named Mikel Gillette, and it's not out yet, but it comes out in May, and it's a great read, and I recommend it to people. He was born in a cult. He was born in Synanon, and it just sort of chronicles his childhood and his young adult life as a child of like parents who were in a cult, which is pretty interesting. Yeah.
That is interesting.
I didn't know anything about Synanon, so it's been an education for me.
Oh, nice. I never heard of Synanon. Wild Country is another great doc too.
I've heard that's great.
Wild Country? Oh, you haven't
I think
seen
it's Wild Country, yeah. I haven't seen it, but I've heard it's great.
You have to watch. You haven't watched Wild Country? Well, you have your quarantine, your social distancing all locked up as far as content.
There you go.
Watch Wild Country. It's incredible.
Yes,
I mean,
sir.
You can't believe it is a good one, man.
Yeah, gotta watch
anyway,
it.
What else are you up to? I mean, so you're writing songs.
Writing a lot of songs. I want to do. I mean, there's a lot of stuff. Like there were a lot of films that got shut down in the middle of their production, and I'd love to score a film in the next year. So I've been talking to some people about that, which should be fun. And we're trying to figure out ways to help the community and the people that are suffering either financially or with donations, and so we're working on that. But I think I mean
if you find a good solution, let me know. We've been kind of racking our brains over here, and I think unfortunately people they're going to get there's going to be lots of room to help in the coming weeks.
No kidding. Sure. Yeah, exactly. So that's important to us. But again, it's like trying to figure out the way to help and be the most impactful with your help, obviously, is like our goal. We don't just want to like throw, you know, attention to a thing that might not actually be the best use. But yeah, that, and just again, like trying to stay in the moment and present. I feel like the timeline of this is like so long that people are like thinking about months from now, and I'm like, it's really important to just think about like today and
Yeah.
just be grounded and get through today and go on a
Do
dog
you
walk.
do
Find
anything like a
enjoy.
meditation or any kind of practice like that?
I need to start. I Meditation is something that I've you know tried my hand at over the years and been fairly unsuccessful. But I mean, I have the time right now to really get a foothold into it. But I walk my dog for a couple hours a day, and that I find that pretty present because I have to make sure she's not eating gum off the street
Yeah.
all the time. So I'm very active.
Yeah, I think people don't, they think about meditation as something that, it's hard to get a handle on, but we do things that are meditative all the time. I mean, people,
Exactly.
yeah, that's a natural part of our being. But
It's true.
Headspace is a great app if you've never meditated before, just to
I
learn to
love Headspace.
practice.
Yeah.
You do
Love it.
like 5 or 10 minutes on it, and it really, if anybody out there is watching this, or for the people that are listening, I think they made some of the tools in Headspace free, so people can go there during this really challenging time and meditate, practice a little bit. And of course, it's not a panacea. It's not something that's a cure-all, but it's a great. For me, it definitely adds some balance, some equanimity to my life,
Yeah.
and
I'm
I
gonna
like
get
that a
back into
lot.
Headspace this week. I'm gonna do that.
I mean, I might need to call you and tell. Do you use Pro Tools or Ableton?
Logic.
Use Logic.
Yeah, I'm a Logic child.
I started on Logic before you were born, bro. Which
That's crazy. I mean, this is not before I was born.
actually, I may have started on Logic before. Oh shit! I mean, I was being colloquial and shit, but anyway, I started on Logic. Yeah, I think it had 4 or 8 tracks or something. It was crazy.
Crazy.
Anyway, yeah, I was thinking I need to set my little studio up so I can do some vocals because I want to re-sing some of that song that we worked on together. Uh,
Yeah, we can have a Zoom chat while we do that or
I
something.
mean,
A vert or whatever it is
yeah, that
that
would
you
be
want.
good. Just tweak on some parts of it. Anyway, good to talk to you, brother.
Good to talk to you
Uh,
too. I'm gonna go on a dog walk. It's nice to see
yeah,
your
go on a
face.
dog walk. Where's your dog?
My dog's downstairs.
Oh,
I would
okay.
yell to her, but then she'd come pee all
Next
over the
time
carpet.
we get to see your dog.
100%. She's gorgeous.
Okay. I could
Miss you,
use a
Jared.
dog right now. I mean, I
Yeah,
was gonna adopt a dog, but then I thought, man, if I get too attached, I don't want to give it away, and then I leave town too much. Anyway, see you, brother. Good to talk
good
to
to talk to
you,
you, Jared.
and I'll text you later.
Take care.
Bye, 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 bye,
Bye.
bye. That was very nice. Good to talk to Finn, Mr. Phineas. He's a good man, wise beyond his years. That whole family is great. I really love them. Good people. And it's always nice to have good people around, right? Okay, let's see what's going on in Egypt right now. Thank you, Finn. We love you, brother.